Folks, this isn't going to be an instructional video. I just kind of wanted to touch base and try to keep you inspired, to keep on poking Whitey. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know what I was up to, what's going on. And on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, I'm at the place that you see in the background of my cool instruction videos. And on most of the other nights, I'm out running around matching up with players. Sometimes I'll get in a tournament. It's depending. And so that's what I do. And as I'm going around, people are finding out where I play. And then they're coming in to the place I practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And just to sharpen up their games and just to, hang out with John, as if that's, incredibly exciting to hang out with John. Yeah, they're pool players and they like to be around other pool players, which is great. I'm all for it. But we're matching up on the nights that I'm supposed to be making YouTube videos. And they're cheap, cheap little sets. And I want to show you a clip. And we were playing Races to 5. This is Big Stevie. I call him Stevie. I don't know if anybody else calls him Stevie. Steve. And we're playing April. And I wanted to show you this because no, you will never, ever, ever, ever see this again. So I wanted to show you one time where I could show you. And Steve, I beat Steve the first set 5-1. The second set 5-2. And I think it was the third set 5-0. So, I had nothing to lose by doing what you're going to see me do. And he actually asked me to shoot a shot for him. And I did. And I made it and got perfect shape. And this set went on. And in that set, which I think is the second set, he winds up with 2 games. You'll never, and I probably wouldn't do it for anyone else, but I wanted to keep the match friendly because I like Steve. He's trying to improve his pool game, and I understand that, and I respect that. And he's doing what he can to accomplish that task. So I did it for him, and just to keep the relationship friendly, because people get a little bit weird when you beat them at pool, and I wanted to avoid that happening.
Can you draw it back?
Sure.
Draw it back for me. I can't draw. Now, if you miss, you do better than I would do.
It's gonna come over here. Is that gonna give you enough line?
It's either angle.
It's not.
If you can draw it straight
You
back.
can't. There's no way. I get an angle here.
Okay. I mean, is that not the way to try to do it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, I can't do it. I can't draw it. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. There's other stuff too. My business is just booming, and this happens, I expect it to happen. I warned you guys. My bread and butter business is just exploding off the charts, and some of my customers have been waiting for over a year for me to do, to take care of what they need done. So for now, I have to get that demand filled. before the winter gets here again, which is when you'll start seeing more and more of my videos. And there's other stuff too. It's not just that I got into the copper market. I'm working on my other channel. If you're late to this party, it's Pro Level Restorations down yonder, and it's taken a while to just get it going. But I expect it to go full tilt after I get enough content up there. So I've been working on that. And I got into the copper market, and Bitcoin crashed, which is why, I'm forced to go out and get myself fed and the bills paid. I'm just, have a lot on my plate. And here's another thing. I made friends with a woman named Shirley, and who's a sweetheart. She's a great person, and her and I have been hanging out, and so I'm probably gonna be doing a little bit less running around the pool rooms and doing the whole. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm just trying to fill you in on what's been going on. Here's me helping Shirley with her pool game.
So that.
Oh, you gotta work on your bridge. Get your bridge wrapped around. Get that finger wrapped around.
Here?
Put the palm of your hand down on the table. That leads to this one. There. And put a little bit of weight on that hand.
This hand? Put it down?
No, just put weight on it to keep
I can't move the stick.
We'll make that move.
Yes.
That's what you need to work on. When I do actually come into this place and, to my own, decisions, I've been working on my 10-ball break and my 9-ball break, and it's suffering. It's not going well, and especially in 10-ball. The 10-ball is, I think, the toughest pool game I ever tried. It's definitely the toughest break. It's tough to master that break. It's really hard, and I can't tell you how many times I broke like a world champion, only to break dry, or had the one ball come up and lay in the center of the top rail with absolutely no shot on it. Over and over and over, and I'm telling you, I tried every single position and every single speed on this old Brunswick table. Sometimes when I'm out and there's nothing going on, wherever I am, I'll work on the same 10-ball break on other tables, but I'm finding the same thing. I'm really having trouble figuring out this dang break, but I will figure it out. I'm determined. It's a little discouraging. I think it wound up hurting my confidence for a little bit, and then I just got over it by saying, you know what, nobody around here plays 10-ball anyway, so let's go back to 9-ball in April. But I really want to master this break, and if I do, I will figure it out. I might be, 190 years old by the time I do it, but I will figure this out, and I love the challenge of it. So it just makes me more determined to be stopped by some kind of invisible wall saying you can't enter this world. I will enter that world. And then I'm on my way. And all y'all are gonna come with me too. I'm taking every step of the freaking.
Oh, that didn't hit perfect. Okay. Well, you deserve to lose.
Well.
Oh, woof, finally.
Now we can get out of here, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed it, sir.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a dive.
Oh. his hand getting it out of there.
The problem is you don't know what to. I just want to update you, man, on what's going on, and I've not, because when things get quiet, people start yakking and creating. I have not died. I'm still very much alive. I'm not depressed. I have a great life. I worked hard for it, man. And I have to continue right now to keep working hard for it, or I'm going to lose it. So that's, it's just, a horrible necessity of life. There's no rich daddy putting food on my table. I gotta do it. So that's where we're at. And just to keep you updated, I will be back soon. And again, it won't be every day. But I will keep in touch with you guys, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. It's not Baconator fries today, it's Crystal's Junkyard fries. So what do you got here? Fries, chili, bacon, cheese, sour cream, and pretty much everything else that they swept up off the floor. There you go. Now there's over 1,000 ways to prepare a potato. For many, many years, America could only grow potatoes and corn. So we had an abundance of this stuff, and it was dirt cheap. So mothers, instead of serving a baked potato every night, they started coming up with all these different ways to prepare them. Is my lens dirty? This is also why there's so many uses for corn, such as alcohol. In the rest of the world, most places can grow potatoes, but they're just little things. America grows these massive potatoes. So the soil, especially out in the Midwest, was perfect for growing potatoes. Tobacco has to be grown on flat land. And Virginia used to be, West Virginia and Virginia used to be one state. And the west side was all hilly and rocky and mountainy, and it was the east side that was all flat, so the soil was perfect for holding water and growing tobacco. So the people, but they weren't sharing the wealth with the whole state. It was just kind of East Virginia wealth. So the people in West Virginia were getting pissed off about this. It's like, whoa, we're up here starving to death. And you got all this dang money. Give us some. No, ain't gonna happen. So West Virginia, and this was right before the Civil War, West Virginia broke off from the eastern side of Virginia so they could fight for the North in the Civil War, which they did. And they went over to the east side, and now they could murder all the people on the east side legally because they're in a war. True. Greed kills, man. Now you can't pretty much can't grow much of anything in mountains. It's really hard to grow anything. So that's why all the people on the west side were starving to death. Coffee has to be grown on a hill, but it can't be rocky. You know, you still need soil. So that was the big problem with West Virginia. It's too rocky. You know, you dig a couple inches in the soil and it's rock. You can't grow anything in a rock. Why is everybody piling in here now? Oh, these are the ping pong players. They had a ping pong tournament in here last Friday. So I have to go see who won. I'm guessing a guy named Greg won. These people are serious about their ping pong, I ain't lying. They take this game serious. I'll be firing that ball at you like 300 miles an hour. And I have a ping pong machine for you to practice returning people's serves. And you can set it up to spin balls. You can set it up to serve slow and super, super fast. On the left side of the table or right side of the table, whatever you're working on. If you're right-handed and you're working on your backhand, you want it to come at you on the left side. I know nothing about ping pong. I like how I ramble from one subject to another. But it's all interconnected, you know, like potatoes, meat and french fries, so that reminded me of America's potato thing. Which reminded me of America's corn thing. And people parking and piling in there made me realize the ping pong players, so I started talking about ping pong. It's all interconnected. Like I'm drinking sweet tea. And that might remind me of drinking vodka, because I used to mix vodka with sweet tea. But some people don't understand that. They look at me like, why are you just spouting random stuff? I'm so misunderstood. I'm still here in East Tennessee. You know, I have all this archive of videos, and I'm going to publish them on it. But I also might go out, you know, traveling a little bit. So, but I want to stay, you know, people ask where I'm at. So I kind of looking for a way to keep people posted on where I'm at. So when you're making a video on YouTube, when you're uploading, you can post your location. It's right up there, and right under the video. So if it says Denver, and you're watching a video that was shot here, I'll actually be in Denver, not here. I'm just publishing a video that I took here. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. And you'll be saying, what the hell are you doing in Denver? I don't know. Here's a little thing that somebody I was talking about to somebody a long time ago. Now, I didn't know what they were doing here when there's such a good pool player. They should be out on the road. And that same person I was talking about overheard that. It was right behind me, but I didn't know it was behind me. And he walked up and said, John, you gotta be somewhere. Yeah, I guess you do. Why not Knoxville? Oh, bad, man. I'm unfit to breathe in this society. Someone should stop me. He's one of the good ones too. So I'm saying that Greg won the tournament, so I'll let you know if I'm right. But because I don't know a lot about ping pong, I could be way off base. But I think he's the best one in there. And he gives lessons in ping pong too. Told him to take it to YouTube, but he won't. Well, he said he'll think about it. He needs to do it. We'll see.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, Everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? 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 Then will you get bored of killing me?